welcome. My name is Kirk, and on this video I will be teaching you, helping you and give some tips in how to drift on Forza Horizon 5. I have been drifting since FH4. I also do drifting in other games, and my style on FH5 now it's more old school drifting, which is 900 degrees, clutch, H shifter, most of the time low power, but also I go for high power for drifty zones. So saying this, let's go. Alright, let's go for the first demonstration. But considering that you feel comfortable in your rig, for example pedal position, counts, the position for your arms, even if you have a bad position, of course you still can do. I'm just saying small details can help you while drifting. Make sure to have at least the minimum information on the force feedback. Okay, you have no FFB will be. I won't say it's impossible to drift, but it's not ideal. If you are in a non FFB, probably this video is not free. So let me just show you guys what is a good example of a force feedback. This is a stock car, C-Class. It's no setup, it's just a stock Skyline. As you guys can see, it doesn't move. But when I press the gas, it goes back to the center. You need this, even if you are in a weaker wheel, you still can have this. Maybe not so good as I have, but you still need. Another demonstration of the force feedback. You look into my hands. The wheel is moving by itself, which is also important. As you guys can see, sometimes I barely need to move my hands. The wheel is doing all the job for me. Even if you are in a weaker wheel, it's still possible to... Oh, Kirk! But you have a Trustmaster, it's powerful. I am in a Logitech. I had a Logitech before on FH4, which was a more difficult game to have a better FFB. I will leave the video in the description, in case if you guys wanna see. It's still possible to. If you wanna make it easy in weaker wheels, you can always lower the rotation. I just do not recommend less than 540 degrees. This is a Miata. This is the setup that I made. Low power, stock tires, rate reduction, drift springs, single turbo, basically minimal upgrades. And putting the car all the way stiff with full locked differential. This is low power, so I have to kick the clutch or throw the body, or both. Very grippy, as you guys can see, so I need to build the momentum on the second gear, and then I can shift to the third gear, because if you keep drifting in a short gear, it's like blowing up your engine. You won't gonna have a good flow for the drift, so you can never be max revs smashing the engine since the car is asking for another gear, like this. See? I will give you guys another example. Guys, this is my RX-7 600 HP. The setup A class that I made. And keep in mind, it's all about balance. Car power, weight, grip levels, and gears. So there is no restriction rule. Oh, you have to switch shift to the next gear, to the second, to the third. No, it all depends on the car. Grip levels and how fast you want to go as well. So if I keep this 1 second here, there will be no flow. You see, I can't drift properly because I'm not shifting my gears. It's too short. So I will shift my gear to the third because the car is asking, and show you guys the flow. Still can go more up. And then if I know that I will lose momentum, I can shift down, continue the drift. So also the drift is a balance with left foot brake, throttle and clutch. You can use the basics of the clutch is using the clutch, you can hit the clutch to if you can predict that the car will spin, you can hit the clutch. But it cannot be too late, and you can tap the clutch to avoid understeer or to throw the rear to force the car to oversteer as well. So yes, left foot brake you can use to slow your car and to help with angles. Make your car to go more wide, but in many situations brakes also can lock your cars, make it more difficult. And throttle is you can release the gas, you think you are going too wide, and you can press more the gas, go more wide. And with the steering, the force feedback will the information. With time you learning how much the wheel will spin to counter steer according to your angle and according to how wide you are. This takes time to learn, so you have to practice. I will now show you guys left brake action. I wanna force in that overspin because I did not press the clutch too hard on gas. So pick the clutch, it's asking gears. It takes time. On the beginning you're gonna press the left foot brake, the car will lock up or will slide too much. So you don't need to spam the left foot brake. Try to use maybe you have a momentum if you need to get the car more wide, which you can also press the gas, but it is a balance with the gas. Some situations you can do without any left foot brake as well. It is also about drifting style. I will now show you guys drifting in the speed zone and in a high speed with crazy power. I have 1000 HP on this. This is something that I don't do much. It's basically only for drifting zones. I do not recommend staying much on this, learning only on this. I recommend learning on the low power cars and driving this if it is fun for you. Because this can really maybe give you a bad habits, I don't know, it is just powerful, but still not easy to control for sure. you really need to drive well. So I will do an aggressive entrance there on that drifting zone, which is basically just one corner. So it is tricky because I needed to do a wide entrance and keep wide the whole course. So I need all my tools. I need the handbrake, I need the left brake, keep the angle, and in the same time to slow the car. At the same time I have to release the gas, I have to take the gas back, I have to modulate the gas, I cannot just smash the gas. So I will show you guys now. I will go 4th gear because I have a power for this. This is a wide entrance. This one in specific is actually hard to control. Too much power with the turbo lag. This is a car that I made thinking on a tandem. It's a B car, B class, 350 HP. Grippy, very good for slow tandems. So in this area I will give you guys a demonstration and a lesson. I think this is a good start to practice, you know. If the car is too grippy, you will maybe spin out a lot. Sometimes it's easy to go low speed drifting, sometimes can be hard if you don't have enough gears. So this car is really good to stay on the second. I will have all this car set up on the description as well. So this can be boring. This is actually boring for me, but for who is learning, I think can be cool. You can drift as a H between these two containers. So I will show you guys. Kicking the clutch, left foot brake here will help a lot. As you can see, slow my car. Kick the clutch there, it's grippy. Left foot brake on the entrance. Kick the clutch. Maybe less brakes here, yeah. And more gas and clutch. I was braking too much, so less brakes. Just a little tap. And more clutch kick. It's grippy, this one is grippy. This can be even more easy in a low grip car. In the clutch, because I know that the car is grip, going more aggressive, same again. Left foot brake, giving me the angle. Several clutch kicks also can help to avoid understeer, to maybe avoid you to spin out. I don't know, it's a technique that I like to use. I don't know how exactly it works in the real world. I have seen videos, I just think it's cool and I like to use. So guys, for now this is it. I was giving just the basics that I think it's necessary, because to learn drift is all about you, you know, it's all about having the minimal knowledge. Maybe car setup, not everyone is much into making cars. And FFB settings is really important, it is, but in the same time changing settings is not gonna help. Even if you have the good settings, it's not gonna carry you. You have to spend time So try to have fun, try to take some slides in between cities, you know. Yeah, and any more questions that you guys know, I do streams every day. I am also on my Discord to help with post feedback settings, and I will leave videos on the description as well for more help. I know it's not a great video, but I think this is what I can show to you guys for now. So have fun, and any questions, leave it on the comments. Hope to see you again. Bye.